live to give, we live to give.
Dear Srila Prabhupada, please accept our most humble obeisances in the dust of your lotus feet. All glories to your divine grace. On behalf of the Australian devotees, I would like to offer the results of our 2025 Live to Give campaign. Our goal for this year was to distribute 23,864 Bhagavad Gitas. This year, 16 centres around Australia joined the marathon. Devotees enthusiastically spent many hours distributing books, and in many centres, new records were reached. To mention just a few of the highlights, in Melbourne, the focus was on engaging as many devotees as possible in the marathon. Participation there has been growing steadily year by year. For example, 4 years ago, 5 devotees committed to going out daily to distribute books, and by this year that number had grown to about 30 devotees going out every day to distribute books, and many more joined in over the weekends. In Perth, a milestone was reached by a devotee who distributed his 3,000th Gita to passengers in his Uber taxi service. The Perth devotees also worked together to place sets of books in 182 street libraries across Perth, making the books accessible to the general public. In Brisbane, devotees went out for 8 to 12 hours on some days, enthusiastically distributing books in every place they could think of. Surprisingly, several recipients of books, including restaurant owners and taxi drivers, became so moved by the mood of the marathon that they became distributors themselves. At New Govardhan Farm community, devotees set up attractive book tables at multi-day music festivals. Brahmachari teams traveled to distribute books, and back at the farm, devotees enthusiastically distributed books to the many visitors at the temple gift shop, at a special book table in the temple room, and at the Krishna village, where up to 80 guests stay for extended periods to complete courses or to volunteer on the farm. In Adelaide, devotees discovered that it only took a little more effort to sell a whole box of Gitas than it did to sell one individual Gita. So they focused on the sponsorship of whole boxes and achieved their most successful results ever. In West Sydney, a Gita Jayanti celebration resulted in the distribution of many more boxes of Gitas than imagined. As the congregation and guests assembled to read the entire Gita, the idea of at least one family sponsoring a box per chapter took off, and in some chapters, as many as 18 families sponsored a box each, resulting in a record Gita Jayanti offering. So, the result. We are pleased to report that we have successfully met and surpassed our goal for this year. Our goal was to distribute 23,864 Bhagavad Gitas. The Australian team distributed a total of 31,623 Bhagavad Gitas, well surpassing our goal and achieving a 19% increase on the previous year's result. I would like to acknowledge all the teams that participated from around Australia. We pray at the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to empower us to distribute these transcendental books and to work together as one World Sankirtan team to help spread the Sankirtan movement all over the world. Hare Krishna.